All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. On Onebar, Vikings did it. Boom, we have signed Jeff Okudah. And you might be wondering, why the hell am I so happy? It's a me thing. I love when the Vikings bring in former first-round busts, especially former top 5 overall pick bust at a position of need. Low risk, high reward. Go for it. It's going to be cheap. It's a 1-year deal. The 26-year-old cornerback comes in immediately fighting probably for, a depth spot. Potentially, we'll see. Before we get into that, hit that sub button. Let's get to 15,000 subs. If you're watching, you're not sub, do us a favor, hit that subscribe. We'll be forever in debt to you. Jeffrey Okudah was here yesterday on a visit. We did a video on that, and today he woke up and said, you know what? Damn it, I want to be a Minnesota Viking more than anything. Sign the contract. It is a 1-year deal. I've not seen the details of the contract yet. I'm assuming it's probably going to be fairly cheap. Last year when he signed with the Texans, I think it was like around $4 million for 1 year. Okudah, 26 years old. Story of his career, injuries. They have hampered him. When he's been on the field, it's been a mixed bag. It hasn't been overly great. If you look at his PFF scores, you might vomit a little bit in your mouth. But 26 years old, when the dude came out of college, all the tools, good size, like a surefire guy that is going to be like, you know what, this is going to be a very, very high-level cornerback in the NFL for the next 7-8 years. And injuries have just killed him. They have absolutely killed him. Going to the Lions didn't help either. Lions were like, dude, save our franchise. Get out there and do it when he was drafted in 2020. A lot of pressure. Did not pan out. Even last year when he was with the Texans, he had a hip injury, concussion, only played about 76 snaps or so on the defensive side of the ball in 6 games. Year before that, he was with the Falcons. And then before that, he was with the Lions. So he continues to bounce around a little bit. Teams like the Vikings, like I said, very low risk. They're grabbing onto him like, let's see if we can make him into the player. Maybe not what everybody expected, but maybe into a decent cornerback. I mean, it sounds like he had some options out there, and he picked the Vikings based off of the quote I'm reading. If that's true or not, I don't care because he is here. He gets come, Brian Flores. We've said it on multiple players. We've said it on multiple signings, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But he's coming into a fantastic situation. Brian Flores gets to take him and see what he can do with them. He comes into a defense that they have loaded up on, and he also comes into a situation where he might actually see the field. Right now, a cornerback, we re-signed Byron Murphy, we signed Isaiah Rodgers, we brought in Tavier Thomas, we got Mekhi Blackman, and we very well could use an early draft pick on a corner, but he's coming into a spot where it's not like, hey, you got to be a starter day one. You got to figure this out. He's coming into a very low stress situation, hopefully, and we'll just see what happens. But I love the signing. I always love these types of signings. We'll see if it doesn't pan out. Who cares? It probably won't cost much, and they're taking a big old swing. Let me know down below, what do you think about Jeffrey Okudah, your brand new Minnesota Viking?